రావట్లేదు. హలో.
Okay. Hello.
Speak now.
Hi, Koti sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Now I think it
Yeah.
is better. Now it is. Remember the settings. Jifik, these settings. Microphone array, Intel smartphone. అవసరం లేదులే, అవసరం లేదు. పీసీ మానిటర్ కదా, పీసీ మానిటర్ మైక్రోఫోన్ అరే. మీ బ్యాచ్లోకి పంపించావా లింక్? మీ బ్యాచ్లో అందరికి పంపించావా? నేను పంపిస్తానండి. అటెండ్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఎవరు కదన్నారు? నీ వల్ల పెడతాను. చెప్పాను కదా అటెండ్ అవ్వచ్చు అని. మార్నింగ్ క్లాస్ చెప్పాను కదా. మీ బ్యాచ్ పేరేముంది? తేజ్ కుమార్. ఒక నిమిషం. మీ బ్యాచ్ పేరేముందమ్మా? సో వచ్చిందా నీకు? హాయ్ లక్ష్మణ్ రెడ్డి, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. హాయ్ రాజేష్, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. కెన్ హియర్ మీ గైస్? హాయ్ రమ్య, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. హాయ్ లక్ష్మణ్ రెడ్డి, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. హాయ్ గగన్, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. హాయ్ గణేష్ రెడ్డి, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. హౌ ఆర్ యూ గణేష్?
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Lakshman
Hello.
Reddy, good evening. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wait for 2-3 minutes. We will start the session. I'm just waiting others to join us. Hi, Veer Babu, good evening.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Hi, Deepak Yadav, good evening. Hi, Rajesh, good evening. Hi, Ramya, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, good evening. Hi, Anant Lakshmi, good evening. Hi, Darshan, good evening. Akash Vardhan, good evening. Hi Dilip, good evening. Dilip P, how are you? Ganesh Reddy, how are you? I have seen in last class. Sunil, good evening. Likita, good evening. Sanjay Patil, good evening. Rajesh, good evening. Cherla Sri Lakshmi, good evening. Just wait for 2-3 minutes. We will start the session. Noori, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. Another 2 minutes. We will start the session, guys. How was your weekend, guys? How was your weekend?
It was good, sir.
Priya, good evening. Ram Kishore, good evening. Rizwan, good evening. Siddiq Ahmed, good evening. Pramod, Sai Pramod, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, shall we start? Huh?
Yeah, hi. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. I have already enrolled for the program. So you think I should attend this next 3 days?
Yeah, you can attend.
Okay, because I thought you're going to teach something or they are the same class for the next 3 days.
Sorry.
No, are you
Every
going
day
to?
I cannot teach the same topic, sir. Every day it will be the different topic. We are
Okay,
starting
fine,
with
fine,
Excel
fine.
with AI. Basically, we're starting from the basics of Excel, where we assume that people don't know anything about the Excel. From there, at the end
Okay.
of the course, we will build the dashboards using the Excel, and we can do daily tasks. We can apply that. We can build some forecasting, right? And also
No,
we
yeah, I
can
know.
create some dashboards using the Copilot and ChatGPT.
No.
That's
My
what our
question was
goal.
that so for the next 3 days, you are going to teach something different. It's not the same thing, right?
I mean, we are starting the Excel class every day forward. Whatever complete today, from there onwards, I'll take up every day.
Okay, fine. Because I believe many of us has not registered, or all of us are registered for the program.
No. See, next 3 days is free classes, sir. We'll send the links.
No, I understand. Understood. Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's start the session. Hi, guys. Good evening, all. How are you doing today? Good, right? So the moment if I say the Excel, what do you think? What is there in Excel to learn? I know Excel, right? Everyone says the same thing, right? Right. Do you know how to build the dashboards in Excel? Do you know how to forecast the times, how to forecast the stock market by using Excel? Do you know how to build the machine learning models in Excel? Have you ever wondered, have you ever thought, can we build machine learning and AI models using Excel, MS Excel? Whatever, can we use Excel in our daily life? I keep on investing in mutual funds or stock market or shares. Do you know how much returns am I going to get? I want to check it. At the month end, as everyone, majority of you guys are working professionals. Do you know how much money are you spending month on month? Where you're spending? Is your wife is spending more of for shopping? Is your wife is spending more for groceries? Are you spending more of, I mean, as a boy, are you spending more in a bar and pub or restaurant? How much amount are you spending for alcohol in a month? You want to capture every other information. Do you think Excel can able to do everything for you? Do you know how it will calculate? That is the power of Excel. Let's learn Excel with some basics. Let's understand what is Excel, right? And then eventually we learn the basics. I assume that people don't know anything about the Excel. From there onwards, I'll take you. I will show you the basics onwards. I will show you how to calculate the different things, how to join the tables, right? How to use the formulas, right? How to join the two different tables, how to apply the different graphs, when should I use the which graph and all. Right, everything we will discuss in detail using the Excel. Let's understand one by one. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So data being generated every day, every moment. Right. Do you think how much data being generated every day? However, can you guess how much data being generated every day? Any idea? Any idea, guys? Come on, come on. I want session should be more interactive. If you answer, that will be great. Can you guess how much data being generated every day? If you look into the graph, if you look into this graph, if you look into the graph, number of mobile people are using year on year, exponential data being increased exponentially, right? If I ask you how many mobiles you have been changed in the last 5 years, can you tell me any person who is using the same mobile from last 5 years? Definitely no. I strongly say no. Probably myself, I have changed 3 to 4 mobiles. Probably I can say three. How about you? Probably two, three, right? How many mobiles have been changed? How, okay, let's say how many of you are using more than one mobile at a time? One mobile for maybe your girlfriend, one mobile from your parent. Probably it could be anything, a boyfriend. It could be anything, right? Data. So everything being captured by the data. Right. And okay, that is good. In your mobile, probably everyone see that well-being, digital well-being. It will tell you the screen, how much time are you spending on a screen? How much time are you spending for productivity? How much time are you using on spending for Facebook? How much time you are spending for Instagram? How much time are you spending for WhatsApp? Right. I want to gather as a Gopal or Dilip, how much time, how many of you being sending each minute, each second for uh, social media activities? I want to capture for 1 million people. Should I go and use Python or some any other programming? It's not required. Directly I can go and use the MS Excel. Am I right? MS Excel. Even even if you take this example, protons, how many, India as a country have recently succeeded with the Chandrayaan 3, right? A lot of rocket space and they are doing it. They need to capture how much time is traveling per minute, the missile, how much traveling it is, BrahMos, who hit the Pakistan, how much time it has taken, what is the precision to target, what is the misconception, I mean to say, everything need to be captured, everything can be done analysis using the Excel, right? Let's say Arun is a person, I want to understand heartbeat of Arun per minute, I want to measure it, I want to store it. Where can I store? Of course, again, I can use Excel. So, can you believe? Do you know that majority of CEOs, forget about the CEO, senior management people in an organization, majority of them, 80% of them or 90% of them, vice president, senior vice president, COO, CFO, majority of them they spend in a day using Excel only. Right. Do you know by using Excel we can build the machine learning models? Of course, yes. Do you know we can build the machine learning, a deep learning model, AI models using MS Excel. Yes, right. Excel is as good as your Power BI. If you know Excel, just with the Excel itself, we can get the package of 3 to 4 lakhs as a fresher. Only Excel. There are the companies who providing the jobs using Excel only. Okay, let's jump into the detail one by one. Where do we use Excel in our daily life? Where do we use Excel in our daily life? Excel are being used in different industries. Some of them finance, marketing, supply chain, HR, operations, analytics, and data science. Let me talk about HR. Can anyone give an example for HR? Can anyone give an example for HR? Anyone? Anyone can give an example for HR? Jatin, Lokesh, Mika Vera Chaudhary. Can anyone give an example for Pranit? Anyone? HR. How many of you are working in this group? How many of you are working in this group? Power? Anyone? Anusha? Anyone? Can you give an example for Excel? Come on, come on. Okay, you are working in assume that you are working in organization. Who tracks your attendance? Who provide an appraisal? Who provide an appraisal?
HR.
HR only. Do you think they track the information? MS Excel only. Okay, forget about that. Let me give a simple example. What is motivating to do a job for everyone? Why are you doing a job?
Salary.
Why? Very good. Salary. On which day you get the salary? Majority of the people. Month end, right?
Yes.
Right. Let's take an example, a company called TCS. Right?
Yes.
Can you guess how many people are working for under TCS? Any idea? Rough idea? Can you guess how many people are working for under TCS? Come on, how many people are working under TCS? Probably 2-3 lakhs. Do you think for HR or finance people, do you think is it possible to send the salary every day? I mean, month and day? Not possible. Right. In our organization, in KSR, what Mahesh does, he sends the salary in month and he opens the Excel sheet. Right. He will write the 10 people. Let's say 20 people are working in KSR. First is Anusha. Let's say Jufi, Arun, Satish, Adil, Suchitra. Like everyone are working. What is the salary of Suchitra? What is the salary of Anusha? What is the salary of Mahesh? What is the salary of Satish? What is the salary of Adil? You open the, I think he is having an account of Axis Bank. You open the Axis Bank account. Check the account. Okay. Is name Adil, right? Okay, I need to send XYZ amount. I will send. If TCS finance guy or HR guy want to send this kind of salary, how much it will take for 2 lakh people? How many people how much man resources or human resources required to send the salary? What they does, they put every person information, how many days they worked. Like example, let me show you one example. Let me show you one example. This is how they does. This is how they does. Let me show you. I'll explain you in detail about what is the workbook, what is Excel sheet. Let's say this is the name of the person, days, number of days worked. Okay, number of days worked and salary. Let's say Jufi. Jufi worked for let's say 25 days. Our salary is let's say 50,000 per month. All right, maybe divide by 30 into 25. So net salary she will get 25. Next Arun, example. Arun, let's say work for 30 days, salary is 40,000. Let's say 40,000, let's say you'll get the every total salary. Like this, what they will do, this is the file they will upload into your bank website. They will upload this file into bank website. Automatically, they'll click one click, automatically in minutes or a fraction of couple of minutes, entire salary will get disbursed to each every individual exactly into their corresponding account. And of course, I forget to add a thing, account number. Account number, salary, account number means salary, bank account number. That's how they will send the details. Of course, along with the account number, they will add the uh, your IFSC code and every bank name and every other details. This is how they will send the salary. Okay, understood? This is one of the example how finance who send the salary, finance team only, right? How finance team are being used the Excel in their daily life. Okay, understood? Let me tell you an example. One more example to all of you. One more example. Anyone are investing in mutual funds or stocks? Anyone? Anyone investing in mutual funds or stocks? Prashant, Paritosh, Noori. No one? Come on. No one? And these young people are investing a lot in nowadays and trading and all, right? No one. Come on, come on. I don't need your how much you spend and all. I don't need your amount. No one are investing? Come on. Hello? Hello? Guys, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Shailendra? Shobu? Are you, I mean, is anyone investing?
Yes, sir. I am investing.
Okay. Who is that?
Abu.
Sabu. Sabu, let's say where you're investing mutual funds or stocks.
Both actually.
Okay, let's take an example of stocks. Okay. I mean, it is not a recommendation. I've just taken some name. I've just taken some name. Don't assume that these people need to buy and all. HDFC is one bank, one of the blue chip stock. Some of the company called Reliance, right? Another company called, let's say, ITC. Another company called TCS. Example, these are the four stocks where Sabu is investing. What Sabu did, um, let's take an about first of all HDFC. Okay, HDFC, let's say Subbu started investing from last 3 years. Let's say 1st January, Jan 2023, he invested, let's say 2,500, let's say 10,000 rupees. Okay. Now, what is the amount he's getting now? How much return he got now? How much return he got? We need to understand, right? Maybe again after the 10,000, he 15th January, he again invested another 5,000. Could be. Let's say again he did not invest anything for 2 months. 1st March he invested again 20,000 this year, this time. Let's again after that he did not invest for a year. 01 April 2024 he invested 1 lakh on HDFC. Right? What he has, let's see, look into here. In different time interval. So January 1st is one time interval, 15th Jan is another time interval, March 1st is another time interval, 1st April is another time interval. And here he has invested into different time periods, right? Now I want for this given table, I want the XIRR, investment on returns. How much CAGR I'm getting? Compound annual growth rate. Right? How do I calculate? Sir, I don't know formula. How do I calculate? Can everyone see the Copilot? Can everyone see the Copilot? Turn on autosave. Let's say. Let's say this is the given data given here. Just paste it. Can you please calculate CAGR or XIRR or IRR, internal rate of return, extend internal rate of return for above data. That's it. See, understand, it is trying to understand the data. Look in here, I'm not doing anything. Now, see here. To calculate the CAGR, the full form of CAGR is compound annual growth rate. And IRR is nothing but internal rate of return. For CAGR, which measures the annual growth rate of investment over a period of time. So this is the formula 365. The formula, I'll explain the formula, guys, don't worry. Where F8 is the ending value, F5 is starting value, E5 minus is calculated the number of years between the starting and end point. Similarly, IRR calculate the where IFI content is the data file, right? CAGR calculate this. I'm just asking calculate CAGR for me, right? Understanding your data. So just you need to copy this automatically. It will give you the result. That is how we are going to be use this. Even if you post any data, suppose if you don't know, let's say view prompts, what are the different prompts I want to give, right? What does the formula does? Create a travel itinerary. For example, you want to plan to Goa somewhere. So create a travel for a month trip. Let's say create a itinerary. Itinerary means a plan from web search. We are searching from the web in the table format. The table format for a month trip. So you have earned good amount of money, or you are planning for your with your kids or your wife or boyfriend or anything. You are planning for a honeymoon trip or any other trip for a month with your kids or anything, whatever it could be, or with friends. You need a proper plan, right? How does it? You don't know, right? You don't know how to create. Assume that. Simple. I've given a prompt in Excel. So just I click it, execute it. Let's say stop generating, working in it. Iterate for a month trip. See here. See here, the ultimate. I'm opening the trip. See, automatically it is given the file also, but in the Excel sheet, it has given the all the detail, sample detail here. Simple copy, paste. See here. Provide detail attorney. So it is given the attorney, right? Provide a detail attorney. So it is giving the detail attorney. Week 1, what is given? Look into here. Visit. Right. So Copilot usually not available in Office 2021 by default. So of course it is not available. How to get it? I'll explain end of the while using the Copilot, guys. Right. So it is given the day 1, all the day 2, some data insights. So training. Okay, look into here. This is how it is given the all the details. Understood, guys? Destination covered, right? So, but our goal is not generating the content here. So, Copilot generating the content because we have not given the any data. We need to create the travel plan in terms of the numbers. In order to understand that, first we need to know what is data. And all right, that is what the plan is. Understood? So, and moreover, every other industry, sales, you want to create, okay, let me, an example. One example, I'll ask you one example, ChatGPT. Sorry, I'll ask Copilot. See here. Can you create sales dashboard? Sales dashboard for oil product. So one of the product called oil product. So how many, what is the oil brand name? How many products being sold in a week? And every other details. What are some key features? See, so this is saying that you want to use the Excel chart, bar chart, and all everything we need to use. But what is this? We don't know, right? We need to understand in detail about this. So that is the reason what I will do directly instead of jumping into all these details. First, let me explain what are all these things. Then at the end of the course, we will use the Copilot and all as and when required for each topic. Okay. Next. So using your own purpose, saving calculator. As I told you, right? You are getting salary of 50,000 per month. You are where you are spending for how much amount you are spending for groceries, how much amount are being spending for your food, how much amount you are spending for let's say for your movie, entertainment, savings. After that, how much amount you are saving, how much amount you are sending for hospitals, right? You can use tax calculator, sports analysis, everything, even dashboard purpose also we will use the Excel. So at the end of the course, by using Excel, we will learn how to create a dashboard without writing a code. Without writing a code. That is what our goal. We will do project also. Okay? Understood, guys? Any questions, any doubts so far?
Understand, no
Dilip.
question.
Go ahead, Dilip.
Understand.
Yeah. So why should we use Explore? Why should we use the Excel? Valid question, right? Why should we use Excel? So I given a data. I don't know anything about the coding. Assume that I am a person, I am a non-technical guy. I don't know anything coding. You have provided me, let's say, let me tell you an example. Let me tell you a simple example. Assume that you are a senior manager for a product called Nestle. Okay, forget about the Nestle. Also, there is a company called DMart. Everyone know about the DMart, right? Yes or no? Right? DMart CEO Radhakrishna Damani sits head office at Mumbai. He want to understand how much sales are being happening across city wise. How much sales are happening in Delhi? How many sales are happening in Mumbai? How many sales are happening in Bangalore? How many sales are happening in let's say Hyderabad? Like city wise, area wise, store wise. You want to understand the revenue and sales amount. I given a data to him. Do you think he can sit and write the code and get the extract all the information? Right? No, right? You just provide a one Excel file. He can, that's what he does. He just provide Excel file or a dashboard. He can select which region information he want. He can look into either tabular format, table format, or he can look into either graphical representation in the form of graphical representation, right? That's what the meaning. Graphical means pictures like a graph, right? How much sales, month on month sales are increasing for Bangalore Whitefield store? Yes or no? You want to understand that. So why it is dropping? Why it is dropping? We need to understand all the details. For that, we will use Excel. Even I am a non-technical guy. I never written any code. Still, I want to perform the analysis. It can be done by using Excel only. Make sense? Make sense? Or to analyze, as I said, to analyze the data. Right? How much sales, which product sales are happening most, which products are sales, which product sales are not happening, right? Which team is performing, which team is not performing, right? You want to understand that. For that, we will analyze using Excel. Next, to present, whatever you have done, you want to present. How do you present the data? In the form of dashboard. You're given it 10,000 records of data. I don't know how to analyze it. How to analyze, I don't know. But if I given a presentation or in the form of dashboard, I can click wherever I want to select whatever the information I want to see, I can select and I can see it. That is how we will use the Excel in our daily life. Understood? Any questions? Anything you would like to add, guys? Anyone? Which purpose? Yeah, what else you have? What else you can do? Of course, Excel can also be used to build the machine learning models. Excel can also be used forecasting. Forecasting is future, right? How much rain is going to happen tomorrow? Weather prediction. How much sales is going to happen? Right. Let me show you simple forecasting, easy to understand. Hey, sorry. Hey. See, for example, I have a data. For example, day 1 week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Okay, I have 6 weeks data. Right. This is let's say I want to predict the sales. $25. Let's say 25,000 in terms of thousand. 40, 34, 60, 86, 50, 70 some. I need to predict 7th week sales. 6 weeks, right? 7th week sale. How do I do? This is the data I can give here. So you can see. I'm just selected this. Get the deeper analysis result using Python. It can suggest a formula, suggest a conditional format, summarizing the pivot table. Teach me something about Excel. Ask Copilot. Right. Suggest me formula for the column. So just to give an example using Copilot. I cannot identify the structure of data. E2. E means this is the E2. Double click on to ensure the range is single row of header. Meets the criteria, select the entire range. So I select the entire data. Summarize the charts. So summarizing. One second. Just give me 1 second. Sorry. So this is the week 1, week 2. See the pivot table, more details they're giving because I'm also using at this point free of one. That is the reason it is not given details. How to buy the purchase, how to use the licensed one, I'll show you that. So that is the reason, even for a batch only purpose, I stopped it. So I want to purchase sales. Simple, I want to predict the average. There is a formula called average. 2 weeks, based on 2 weeks. These are the 2 weeks average. So next week, sales. So first 2 weeks, there is nothing is that this two, based on these two, I predicted this. Based on these two, I predicted this average. Based on these two, I predicted this, right? Based on this, I predicted this. Based on this, I predicted this. Based on all the values, next week value would be 16. Next week sales is 16. This is called simple moving average. Simple moving average. This is a simple method to predict the store level. Let's say you have a D-Mart. Let's say you have Walmart. You have every store like normal store to order the product. Order the product. This is the simple method to use. This is simple forecasting technique. Don't worry, sir. This is what is the forecasting. All these things we will cover in detail about this going forward. Make sense? Understood? Understood? So, okay, I'll give you one better example now. What is this, guys? What is this? What is this? Come on, come on. Can any storytellers are here? Amulya, Ankit Reddy, Anant Lakshmi, Chetan, Deepak Yadav, Deepak, Dilip, Jit, Krishna Leela, Lakshman Reddy, Noori, Rajesh Samir, Sai Pramod, Sriram. Come on.
The dog is waiting for his owner permission to eat that burger.
Do you think dog can able to eat pizza? What is the burger?
If that is angry,
Huh? Come on, come on. Come on, Arun. Whom said give the correct answer? I'll give free of cost. I will give the course free of cost. It is my responsibility. Come on, I will give 2 minutes of time. Whom said the correct answer? I will give free of cost. Course, Excel course is free from my side. Come on, Sailendra, try.
Hello.
Yes, I can able to hear Sailendra.
So dog not interested in this burger.
Sailendra, can you speak bit louder? Bit louder, please.
To see this burger. He waiting for another anything.
Waiting for anything. Come on, guys. Anyone try? Sunil, yes, go ahead, Sunil.
Yeah, it's waiting for
Waiting
command.
for born.
It
Waiting for?
command from owner.
Born.
Come on, anyone? Last chance. 1 more minute. Last chance.
Is waiting from boss to eat or
Waiting
not.
for boss. Who is the boss? You are the boss.
I too.
Just joking, guys. Don't take anything serious.
Want
Nathan, go
another.
ahead.
Yeah, it's want another food.
Okay, let me tell my version. Anyone have never eaten burger yet? Huh? I hope everyone ate the burger, right? How do you eat the burger? Tell me. How do you eat the burger?
With sauce.
With salsa. Arey, come on.
Vegetables like they'll add it.
With
See.
hands.
See, come on. Jokes apart from jokes, just for funny. See, if you want to eat a burger, you need to hold with the 2 hands. Is it possible to eat a burger with a single hand? 99% not possible. If I go with some restaurant called Burger King, if you choose a large burger, definitely 2 hands also may not be sufficient. Right? Right. How do you think dog can able to hold the 2 hands? Dog can able to, maybe if you look into the upper portion, what is this? Bread slice. After this one, tomato slice, right? What about this? What about this?
Lettuce.
Maybe, okay, I don't know. Even this one about some chicken, veg, or whatever it may be. Again, this is cheese. Again, bread. Again, like some chicken or some right cheese and all. So, dog, do you think dog can able to hold everything at one shot? Definitely no. I'm not. No, there is a thing. There is an interest catch here. Look into here. Everything. Right. Dog cannot able to. When you will get the actual taste of burger, if you take a bite of combine all these things, then you will get a feel. What if you ate each slice? Do you think we'll be able to get that feel of a burger? Definitely no. Definitely no. Now, as no one has answered, this is the actual part. The thing is that if you want to just to learn simple part by part, Excel not give you slice by slice like Excel. If I know formula 1, ABCD and all, Excel will not give you a full picture. I know Excel everything. I know how to use the VLOOKUP. I know, but unless until if you perform the analysis using Excel with the help of all the feature, you will not get a complete picture of Excel. Understood how I correlated now? Understood, right? That is how Excel analysis means EDA, exploratory data analysis. With the help of EDA, we will get the insights. Majority of the data analysts, data scientists, data engineers are get failed in this prospect. In this, I met with, I mean, over the period of after I started career, sir, 8 years ago, in 2017, almost 8 years, close to. I met a lot of people. If you won't believe, I met more than in person. I met more than 1,000, 2,000 people in person. I asked, why are you failing? What is the difficult part? Kuti, I'm able to create a dashboard using Power BI, but I could not able to explain to the client. I asked why. I don't know what is there inside. If you want to get a good package, good salary, you must have to understand what is there inside of the data. Majority of the people, they are not able to clear the interview because they don't know what is inside of the data. When you start playing with the data, then only you can able to get or understand about the data. Okay. Okay. Can I ask you one question? What is the famous temple in India? What is the famous temple in India? I'm not going with the religion way, just example. What is the famous temple in India? People like and go, they want to go.
Tirupati?
Okay, anything that is fine. Tirupati. Maybe again, religion wise, Hindu want to go Tirupati, Muslims want to go somewhere else, Christians want to go. Just an example, Tirupati. Easy to understand. I'm not biased towards any religion. Tirupati. If you want to go Tirumala, if I ask you, hey, what is your feeling when you go there? When you'll get the actual feeling, when you can able to explain with emotions, when you're able to explain the emotion, when you go there, when you feel it, then you can able to explain, right? And let me take another example. There are the people who are married, people they have experience. If you ask your mom, ma'am, what, mother, what is your feeling or emotion when you're giving a birth to a baby? Why mom like everyone so emotionally? If something happened to us, mom could not able to bear it. Am I right? Because she has faced it, she experienced it. Similarly, when you are playing with the data in real, trying to dip the data, trying with the play the data, or you make dirty your hands, then you will understand the data. You can able to generate the insights from the data, right? Understanding the insights from a data is really, really important. Trust me, guys. One thing I'll tell you. Let me be honest with you. Everyone thinks that AI can replace our jobs, right? Probably you heard that majority of the companies are doing layoffs, right? Because of AI and all, right? But let me ask you a question. What kind of task does AI can able to replace? Automation work, right? Do you think AI can able to give us appropriate insights? Definitely no. Definitely no. It cannot able, it cannot be. It cannot be. So if you want to be an expert or you want to stay ahead of the market, along with your current AI skills, you also need to attain or obtain the analyzing or understanding the data, which is really, really important. People think that by using Excel class here, I can learn Copilot, I can build the dashboard. I'm learning Excel. I became an expert in Excel in just 1 hour, one day. I spent 1,000 rupees. Boss, money is not important. The only thing important, how to play. What if tomorrow AI is not there? All option A is got shut down. Will you able to create the dashboard on your own? Will you able to generate the report on your own? That is really important with 100% quality, which is really important, with 100% productivity. With the help of AI, we can improve our quality or productivity. It cannot replace, it can improve our quality of work. That's it. Or productivity of the work. So this is one of the important thing we are going to learn in the Excel analysis area. what are we going to learn or what we're going to cover majorly? Right. So, what do you mean by Excel? What is the methodology? If you want to be a master in Excel, you must have a business sense. So, you are using everyone about that time called in Excel, I can able to generate the graphs. When you need to use the histogram, when you need to use the bar graph, in which scenarios you can use? How do you, let's say you are creating pivot table. Why you need to create the pivot table? In business sense, how pivot table are being used in real world? How charts are being used in real world? Right? How we look up or how what if analysis is being used in the right? How data validation can be done using the Excel in terms of the business sense. Everything can be learned in our course. Not only the Excel, along with our course, we are also adding the business sense. So if you want to be a master in Excel, combination of business sense and Excel by using along with the AI, it can be done master in Excel. No need to remember the formula. AI can help you get the formula, but how to analyze it, how to apply business sense it. AI can never teach you apply the business sense. Maybe can give an example, but real world can never explain it, which is really, really important. Let me ask you one question. Which country does have more of management people in the world? Which country is dominating the world? Which country is dominating the world?
US.
Huh? Come on, come on.
US.
US. US, right? Sanjay Patil, very good. Everyone, very good. See, except nowadays, majority of the world companies CEOs are from which country?
India.
India. How many were there? Who is this? I mean, maybe maybe sorry. Google CEO, IBM CEO, maybe top 15 companies, 15, 20 companies, right? What about that Facebook? Who is the CEO of Facebook? Who is the CEO of OpenAI?
Zucker.
Who is the
Mark.
CEO of who is the CEO of Tesla? Who is the CEO of Nvidia? All right. There are the companies. Don't assume that only Amazon CEO, Netflix CEO. Maybe we cannot say just because of 10 people, India is leading everywhere. No. Indians are really good at coding. Agree with me? Yes or no?
Yes.
But even if a 15 years guy, experienced guy, he can able to quite happily able to write the code. But if I put him in terms of manager role, he could not able to handle because he cannot able to understand the business sense. Even if you learn business sense along with your technical acumen, you will be a master. No one can replace your job. Buying the AI tool, AI code can be replace your job. What if you have strong business knowledge? Can anyone replaceable you? No, right? End of the day, though AI is there, you have to make a decision, right? Human has to make a decision, right? When you can able to make a decision, when you can able to make a decision, to understand the business. Okay, let me ask a question to you. Sanjay Patil, are you there? Sanjay Patil, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, are you working, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'm there. Actually, my name is not Sanjay Patil. Actually, my name is something else. But
Okay.
currently, I'm in Denmark now.
Okay, sir. Whatever, XYZ. Okay, sir. I call you Sanjay as of now. Don't mind. Okay.
I'm
Because
a Christian,
I could
so
save
I'm
you.
a
I could
Christian.
see your name is a Sanjay. Don't mind. Don't mind. Sanjay, let's say I make you CEO of DMart.
Okay.
In next 10 days, are you able to survive or no?
If you make me a CEO of Denmark and I need to survive for the next
DMart.
10 days. Okay,
DMart.
DMart. And I need to
Or
survive for
Walmart.
the
Can you
next.
say Walmart or DMart?
Oh, yeah, understand.
Will you able
So
to
I need
survive
to
for next
survive.
10 days?
Not possible.
Why? What is there? You need to sell the you need to just manage the people only, right?
Okay, in that term, okay. Yeah.
Not only
No,
Sanjay.
but
I mean, this question not only Sanjay. Just imagine
No, but
yourself.
see,
If
CEO,
someone make
CEO
a
is
CEO for
yeah,
DMart or
CEO
Walmart,
is
do you think
yeah,
you will be able
CEO
to
is
survive for 10 days?
Yes, why not?
Why not, Raj?
Yeah, we can survive as long as we know the process. I know we have previous experience little bit. You can survive as long as
Very
good
good.
communications.
Raj. Let me give you 1 minute. You
Yeah,
said you know the process.
yeah.
You have used
If
the
you have,
word called
if
you.
if
Wait,
you are
Raj,
a
Raj.
if you are new in the business,
No,
if you
no,
are
Raj. This is.
beginner,
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with you. I want to
okay,
connect the thing with the business. That's it. Nothing else.
yep. So, what is the requirement to get into the CEOs to get that position? Do you give any requirements?
Definitely, you need to improve the business, right? That is a requirement.
Yes, that's correct. What is the basic qualification to get that position?
Okay, your whatever existing qualifications would be sufficient.
Yeah, okay.
Then what do you do? Okay, let me give another example. Maybe you felt that very difficult. Let me give a simple example to all of you. I given a task, I given a one assignment or a project. Is that there is a mall called famous mall called let's say Central Mall. One of the store called Levi's, Allen Solly brand, world brand. Allen Solly want to increase their revenue by 30% in next 1 quarter. They given a free hand to you. What do you do? Understand the requirement? Raj, understood the requirement? Raj, everyone, Deepika, Charla Srilakshmi,
Yeah.
Anant, Sanjay, everyone,
yeah.
John, Kalyan.
So yeah.
Tell me.
But I think the first thing what you need to understand is how this business works. That's very important, right?
Exactly.
In-
Correct. So we need to understand how business works, what component there. As Raj mentioned, what is the process? If you are in a position to make a decisions, when you will be in a position to make a decision, when you are understanding about the business, along with I'm a personal urge to everyone, along with your technical skills, choose one domain, make master in the domain, so that no one can replace you as a human. Even AI cannot replace you. This is how you become a master in your respective field. Okay? I can teach you in this course. In the entire data science artificial, I can teach you that with the different examples. So first we'll install in Excel in tomorrow's session, getting familiar with Excel interface. I'll talk about some keyboard shortcuts, how to print in Excel, very basic things, right? How to formatting, perform the Excel different operations, how to autofill, how to perform the sheet operations in Excel, right? Referencing, date time, mathematical functions, formulas, statistical functions, logical functions will perform, right? Sorting, filtering, some advanced filtering options, pivot table, Excel charts, bar charts, visualization, scatter plot, how to select the right chart for you, spark lines, very waterfall charts, right? Conditional formatting, right? Data analysis in Excel using what if analysis, right? Hyperlinks, data validation, Excel versus Google Sheet. We will do one project also, build a dashboard of, we are end of the real world project in Excel by using the dashboard. There is a project called simulation project. What do we call? There is a project called simulation project, bank simulation, one of the project we will take, we will cover that. So that is how we are going to be covered. Of course, every topic, after every topic, how AI been integrated using the Excel, that is how we are going to use in our course. That is all about the introduction to SQL. In tomorrow class, I will start playing with the Excel. Okay. Now, any questions, guys? Any doubt?
Yeah, hi.
yeah. Okay.
I
Go
don't
ahead, one
have
by one. I can answer
Excel.
all your questions. Prashant, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have Excel, so you want me to purchase it, or how are you going to provide it anyhow?
I think not required. I will check with the management whether they will give you or not. I'll get back to you on this in tomorrow session.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Yes, sir. So I think I think the course material which you're going to
Sorry?
cover. I think the course material and what you're going to cover, it's
Course
quite
material means
interesting.
Excel.
No.
We have this PPT. I
No.
can send you the screenshots of this
No.
PPTs.
No. I know. No. I think it's very very interesting. That's what I'm going to tell you.
You want this
And,
PPT?
No. I don't want it. I'm just trying to tell you something.
Tell me, please.
Okay. So I'm saying it's very interesting. And what you're going to cover up, I think I don't think so. Somebody else will cover so much with I think the amount you're going to charge. It's very less. That's what I feel. That's what I think. Because what
Thank you, sir.
value you're going to provide, I think is quite a lot. And the best thing what I liked about you is that the first thing what you said, that if you want to understand the data, you need to have a feel of the data, right? That's what you
Yes,
said.
correct.
So so I just want to know. So generally, data has a rows and the columns, and some data is
Correct.
that.
Correct.
So when you say you need to have the feel, you need to know the feel of it. Could you just brief, like just give a
Let
insight,
me
like
give one
what you mean
example,
by
sir.
yeah.
Let me
Give me
give
the insight.
one example for this. I'll
Yeah.
answer all
Yeah.
your questions consequently. Let me give an example. Let's say let's say assume that I have 1,000 records in this. There is a variable called column age.
Yeah.
There is a column called age. Okay. I have a records like age 10, 20, 15, 25, 36, 45, 67, 89, right, 101, something like this. When you look into this, let's say assume that this is the data for 1,000 records. Okay, I could not able to write the 1,000 right. Just give an example, 1,000 records. So in this given data, when you feel means in entire given data set, what is the minimum age? What is the maximum age? What is the average age? Once you understand these three terms, can you tell, oh, in a given data set, the minimum age customer age is 2, the maximum customer is 89. On an average, the age of the customer in my classroom or my branch or a bank or my company is 35.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, once you explain these three, how do you feel it, sir?
Yeah.
Understood? Example.
Yeah, I understand. So you understand your data better.
Exactly. So then when you're trying to talk to someone with your manager or with your senior management with these numbers, you will get more confidence. You can explain better.
Yes.
How did you get that feel? Because you gone through the data, you understand the basic statistics or basic points or basic functionality you need to check to play with the data.
Okay.
Right? You can tell that you can also tell that is data leaning towards the higher age group? Is the data leaning towards the lower age group? There are the functions to calculate that.
Okay. And one more thing I just want to ask you.
One second, one last minute. One last
Okay.
one. You
Yeah.
can also tell that, let's say I produce one graph. Let's say insert one graph. I mean, I'll show you that. All of sudden, so the age is all of sudden age started exponentially increasing. I can see there are the few people with a higher age of more than 80 and all. I can simply say that there are the more of senior citizen in my data. If you know about the data while making a decision, it will be really helpful, right? That is what the meaning of feel of the data. I hope you understood, right?
Yeah, I understood. That's very
Yes,
nice.
go ahead.
Thank
Next question, please.
One more question I have is that, so will you be teaching us some technique to clean up the data?
Clean up the data, sir. In Excel, I could able to teach you very few things. Everything could not be able to possible to teach here. Whatever the things which I can able to possible to do here, I can do that. Because in order to clean the data, I need to perform the different statistical techniques. In a given time and everything, I could not able to reach here. However, in entire data science course content, I will teach there by using the Python.
Okay.
By using the PySpark, because by using the PySpark and Python, I can able to teach. The reason is that if I want to teach you about the cleaning of the data, I need to explain in detail about the univariate analysis, exploratory data analysis, univariate, bivariate, and
No, I know.
missing
So
values,
you mean
outliers, and all.
statistics, right?
Yes, correct.
Statistics and probability, right? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. That given timeline, I think
No, I
I can
know,
able
and
to teach the very basics.
that's yeah, no, that's out of this syllabus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's
But
fine because I
yeah,
know
but
only
what I can
probability.
guarantee you that, guys, what I can guarantee that once you understand the machine learning, I can build a machine learning model in Excel. I can show you.
Okay,
All
interesting.
machine learning models I can build in Excel. Then, if you majority of the people in my experience over the period of 12 years, even I am a statistician. By nature, I am a statistician. MBA statistics, operation research, economics and operation research. Uh, Majority of people, what they does, guys, if you go to any institute, anywhere, I'm not commenting on any institute. They will teach you that they can write one Python line code and they can, this is how you need to build the model in machine learning model. Probably if anyone AI guy, AI data science guys who did their course in CSE or who already learned somewhere. But the reality, what is happening, the background of the machine learning, they don't know. The moment step by step you build in Excel manually by using the function, you can understand that what is happening. That is how we can learn the machine learning here. Tomorrow, what if Python is not there? Some XYZ tool came. There you need to write your own function. How do you do it? The functionality of the background algorithm functionality you need to understand. For that, you can able to to understand that you can able to use only Excel. You won't believe I'm working as a vice president in one of the company. I'm where we build the machine learning model. Still, I created myself as some dashboard, some automated functions in Excel. I just put on the dump the data, automatically give the results. For simple task, why should I use Python and all everything? Why should I write the code? Not required, right? That is the beauty I can teach you with Excel. But what I need from your everyone's support. Guidance. Guidance means you cooperate me, I can do much, I can teach much. If you're so silent in the class, I will feel also bored. Please be with me. I can teach you many things using Excel. By end of the course, you can learn magic, or you can do some magic using the Excel.
Sir,
Why? Let's go ahead, please.
I have some questions regarding to deep learning.
Go ahead, madam.
In deep learning, you have mentioned that TensorFlow and Keras only you will have
PyTorch,
gone to
madam.
PyTorch. But for more deep into the deep learning, can we go for CUDA and pipelines?
Sorry, what you said? I did not understand last point.
CUDA
CUDA,
GPU
no,
pipeline.
madam. CUDA, no.
Kafka, CUDA.
Kafka, madam. Sir, Kafka, that is not possible, madam.
Actually, I'm trying for some of the interviews. They are asking this type of questions.
See, madam, this now, see, that is, see, whatever thing, see, if you know the one framework, everything can able to implement easily.
Okay.
Right. So that is not a big deal. Maybe 1 or 2 class, I can give it an overview. But everything to be covered, given 6 months of time, not possible.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, because I don't want to create the wrong expectations to the end of the day.
Yes. Actually, I got one interview for regarding these tools.
Ma'am, see, the tools, everyone they use their own tools, different tools. But you need to understand the concept.
Yes.
For example, you use the SQL. In Teradata, you can use SQL, PostgreSQL, MySQL you can use. Do you
Yes.
think syntax minus syntax? The concept will be the same only. Here also same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Next
Okay.
question.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question, please. Okay. Then Excel try to join, but we'll start with the very basics onwards. Okay. Spend good amount of time. Maybe in your daily life you can utilize it. As you are working professional after this course, try to create one dashboard with the help of dashboard, you can learn the financial discipline in your daily life. That I can guarantee that. Okay. Yes, Sailendra, go ahead, please. Any other question, guys? Before I wrap up the session. Thank you. See you tomorrow then. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.